about being there for them. Realizing what you need is a good part of it, because if you're not being treated right, you need to realize that. When it comes to your actions toward that person, it should be about them. Like I said, unless, you need to break something off because you're not being treated fairly. Being given what you need, and they're being selfish. And that goes into what you should not be treated like. When people treat you to where, I see this a lot in significant others relationships, also in friends relationships, family members too, actually. Manipulation. I despise manipulation. I mean, in some areas, in like movies and such, it can be funny. But in real life, it's just fucked up. Like, you do certain things, whether it be apologizing, crying even. That pisses me off to no end. People cry to get their way. No. You're being a fucking baby. Be a fucking adult or act your age, whatever you want to call it, and own up to what you do. People. Manipulation is such an annoying. Cruel thing to do to somebody. It breaks them down. It turns them into your little slave, your little bitch. And whether they realize it or not, that's what you're doing to them. That's what they are doing to you. So if you start to notice this, even if they're playing the good person, blah blah blah, it's a cover, it's bullcrap. I had it done to me tons, and I was pretty good at doing it myself to the other person, because you know what? I was in a shitty relationship, and I was almost always on the right end of things. But I had my moments because of my lashing out, and because I got sick and fed up with stuff, I started to act that way as well. These things can rub off on you. And only lately, I've been able to let almost all of it go. There are some things I still struggle with. I don't think I struggle with manipulation. I never liked doing that to people. It's, like I said, it's cruel. People like to use, in relationships, one that's liked to use a lot is bringing up the past. Like I said, if you love that person, the past shouldn't fucking matter. It's in the past. That's what it is. Past tense. There. It's gone. Bye-bye. Stop being a fucking asshole. And what is it? The other one, another one, because there's quite a few that people like to use, is they switch the shit. They'll be doing something that is wrong, that they're treating you badly, and they somehow amazingly pull the right words and scenarios out of their ass to make it look like you're the bad guy. And you may realize you're not, or you may not realize that you're not the bad guy. You think you are. I was in the second boat most of the time because I didn't realize I wasn't the bad guy. I thought I was. People sit there, blah 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 blah, and they turn it around and you explain how you're feeling. You're like, this is how I feel. This is what's going on inside me, and this is what I'm feeling like. And they turn it around and make it to where it's you that is, doing something wrong. When it's not, it's them being an asshole or a bitch to get what they want. Which, when you use manipulation, generally it's either to keep you around so that they can suck as much as they can out of you, which is pretty sad, because then you slowly become this shell, and you're just like void of an actual existence. And give me one moment. set something else up. I am currently trying to upload my past videos I had to chop. And do this at the exact same time. Multitasking. Gary, I'm supposed to be that good at it. Guess I'm living proof. Good times, right? Oh, crap. Hold on. Almost done. Education. There we go. Alright. Right, okay. Making you feel like you're the bad guy or that you did something wrong. You should not be treated like that. If this is the case, you're being treated like these things, you need to let that person go. Family, friend, significant other, let them go. They're bad news, they're poison. Physical abuse, obviously, a problem. Now, I'm not talking about sparring, because I have my sister and I, Annie, we spar anytime we can and not get yelled at for it, because we're kind of brutal. But that's different. You're playing. But when you are hurting that person just to hurt them, or when they're hurting you just to hurt you, or they can't control their anger, or they can't control this, if you don't have control over something, what are you doing in a relationship? I mean, there are some things that you're not going to have control over, like life. Okay? But when it comes to your emotions, be secure about yourself. Don't be so insecure that you have to flip out and hurt somebody. That's crap. I've had so many glass objects thrown at my freaking face and wherever else. It's not cool. And if this is happening to you, don't sit there and wait around, well, I have to get my stuff. I have to do... No! Which is more important, your stuff or your freaking life? And I don't mean, oh my god, I'm in danger, I'm going to die right now. No, that may not be the case. But your soul, your spirit, your essence of who you are, your personality, is rotting away. It is being decayed by this person. It's corrupted. It's poisoned. Hey, Stitch. Alright, I'll get some food. Hold on. Food, buddy. Over here. Finn's gonna have your food. That's narrow. You two stay up there. I have my own cat, and plus I am taking care of my sister's cats at the moment, because she can't have them at her place. And they're little kittens, so they like to take the adult cat's food, and they need to have their kitty food, because it's better for them. Anyway. What are other ways people use this kind of physical abuse, manipulation? Manipulation is a lot of stuff, and I can't honestly remember everything. If I remember something, I'll bring it up. Verbal abuse, whether it's directly, where they're calling you stupid and they're calling you ignorant, or a shitty boyfriend, or a shitty girlfriend, or a shitty husband, or wife, or fiance, or shitty friend, brother or sister, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, father, son, grandfather, you know, the whole 9 yards, grandmother, everything, okay? Verbal abuse, you know, calling you stupid, saying those things that directly tear you down. And then indirect stuff like, I wish you would do this. I wish you would do that. I wish you were more like this. This makes you feel like crap. I mean, this is terrible. But I don't have